Hey there, crafty friends. Happy Wednesday. It's Hannah the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. And sorry, coming on a little later than what I normally do or anticipated today. So a couple things. We had people in the store, which always is a good thing. We actually had a mother-daughter in here. First time in the store, they were shopping, so I am the Lone Ranger in here right now, so I didn't want to just hop on my live while they were shopping, and then they couldn't ask questions, couldn't check out, anything like that. But what was really fun, as she was shopping and we were talking, her mom actually works in a scrapbooking store called Memory Bound, which is out west, and my friend Kelly owns that one, so I'm for sure going to have to message Kelly and be like, hey, had kind of one of your girls, but not really. And is now pouring here in southern Indiana. So if you do hear Miss Cindy cry a little bit on the video, Cindy is terribly scared of thunderstorms. She is, if I can, I'm not going to turn the camera around yet, but if you can see her on the floor, I don't know if I got her in the camera there, but yes, poor little thing. She has not moved from that spot in, probably about 45 minutes. So yes, she gets really, really scared of storms. She cries. So thankfully, this mama that was shopping had a little girl, and the little girl sat there with Cindy and was loving on her and helping to keep her calm. So yes, poor Cindy for sure. She just sounds so pathetic whenever we have a storm. But today, what do I have for you? Today is Waffle Flower Day. So I'm sitting down, got my laptop out, because Waffle Flower, their stuff is amazing. Packaging, even though their packaging is good, sometimes you cannot tell what is in the package, especially when it comes to stencils, things like that. And they have such an amazing website with so many great samples that I've got my laptop out ready to show you those. So I'm going to start with reorders first, and then we will go into brand new stuff. All right, so I'm going to flip the camera around. All right, there's my laptop. See, there I am. All right. So we're going to jump over here. Oh, well, let me get on here. All right. So we have got a restock. I may have to move this little guy around. I haven't figured out how. So this is the postage gifts die set. It has all these great little bows. And let me just show you some of the ways that you can use this. So we do have a stencil that goes with this. Now what they did here is they just cut out and layered right on top. So they cut out with that great, you can see the little block die here that goes with the postage stamp collection. Then they use the insides of it, and then they mounted it right on top of the postage stamp die. Here's another cute one. Like I said, this one here is a restock for us, but look how cute those presents are. Oh, I know a few of you have, and look at that one, just using the bow. Is that not a beautiful bow? A few of you have been waiting for this little guy to get back in stock. They kind of, I told you I was a little frustrated. They messed up my order. Crazy frustrating for me. But we have our order now. We still have an order out there that I placed weeks ago. So I'm just, patiently waiting. Next one we have, and that's with the new summer stuff, so I'm really patiently waiting to get that one in. Next one is Postage Collage Seals. It's a cute little stamp set. There's Postage Collage Seals. Show you a couple of samples from that one. This one does also have a stencil that it works great with, so you can see the little stamped in there. There is a die set for this as well. There you can see it's stamped all over the card. So super cute little set here. Again, this one is the Postage Collage Mini Seals Stamp Set. So there's that one. I tried to open a couple tabs up and get some going right away. Next, we're going to look at, I've got my scanner here and everything, another little restock. This one is the Wildflower Silhouettes. What do you mean it didn't yield any results? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Oh, Wildflower. Let's try that. Right there it is. So this is the Wildflower Silhouettes stamp set. There's that one again. This is a restock for us. Wait until you see some of these cards. Are those not beautiful? Again, those are with a little postage stamp die, but here it is without, just with some great color blocking. There it is without. Oh, I love that. I don't think we looked at that one last time. I love how they create kind of that frame with all of them. Very cool for sure. So again, that one is the Wild Flowers. Now, when they did the silhouettes, they came out with a few different silhouettes at a time. Another one they came out with is the Lake Sunset. So we're gonna look at Lake Sunset as well too. I've got that one here. Oh, well, that one worked. So there's the Lake Sunset stamp. It is a full-size stamp set. You can see some of the beautiful ones. Oh, people said it was storming in Chicago, storming in West Michigan. So yeah, it sounds like the Midwest, we are just getting dumped on right now. So lots of great ones with that Lake Sunset. So I got that one back in stock. Oh, didn't mean to hit myself there. Next one that we have got in, this one is called, I thought maybe I would be able to switch quicker, but nope. This one is the Wild Birds, and again, it's another kind of silhouette one. It's a full-size stamp set. So this is Wild Birds. Again, this is another beautiful one. I love how they popped him up on that white card with the inking. Isn't that contrast and color just so beautiful? Sometimes when I just need some inspiration, I pop on here and just check out some of their cards, just to kind of get me going, get me started. Waffle Flower is definitely a good one. Now, when we were looking at Wild Flowers, we also restocked the post. That's not true. Why do some of these not work? All right, we'll do Wildflower again. There is also a postage stencil that matches with your postcard or your postage die for the Wildflower one. Trying to get a good, that one's pretty good. So you can see with this one, bring it in here. See, it's really hard to tell from the stencil just how good some of these are. You just can't tell from the packaging. So you almost have to go to their site to show you guys what you're actually getting. And that one's so good with the little cancellation stamps on it. So again, this one is the Wildflower Postage Collage Stencil. Got those back in stock. We also got back in stock the Postage Collage Blocks Stencil. The block stencil is what helps you, let me find one on here. It helps you do your shadowing and shading in the little squares because it masks off everything else. So as you're completing your collection and adding things to your collection, like we also got in the Postage Collage die. So you start with the Postage Collage die. I really think that you just need to go ahead and pick up the stencil right away too. Then eventually you can get that great die that does the frame as well too. And then, and then add whatever little stencils you want to in there. Other companies are, coming out with stencils that'll fit in these. You can, look through your stamps. Smaller stamps work great in these. All kinds of fun stuff that you can do with those. But I really think that whenever you buy this die, go ahead. These stencils are like $6-7. Go ahead and grab this stencil as well. That way you can do your shadowing and shading, and you don't have to use your masking and tape and things like that. So those are fun. Can the public ask? No, you can definitely access their site. Now, while we're on here too, Debbie wants the flower blooms. You've got it. Now, while we're on here, I do want to show you something on their site here. I cannot put it on my site. This is what I'm waiting on, is the new Hello Sunshine. I cannot put it on my site, but there is a download on here that I want to show you guys. Let me see if I can find the download. I did put these one day on our site. Not our site, sorry. I cannot put them on my site for you guys. I did put them on Facebook. They have a little download of every single postage. They do a checklist. Here we go. So they've got a checklist for the postage, and then they've also got one where there's lots of samples, Sue, and then they also give you here we go, this one right here. So they've got this great little idea sheet here that you can download, and then they go through all the different stencils that they have, and they even tell you what they used to color each specific one. But I think this is great. I wanted to put this download on our site just for you guys to be able to access, because it doesn't cost anything, but we're not allowed to put it on our site because we can't drive traffic to our site with it, which honestly, I think it's kind of stinky, but it's their rule, not mine, and so I just abide by it. So that is a great resource for you guys to check out. All right, next up, this is another restock for us. This is the envelope die set, so you can see real life. It's a nice size die. Show you some samples from this one. Look at that. That is what it does. See right here how it cuts all that? Oh, this one is so good. So we sold out of these right away last time, and we've just been waiting for these to get back in stock. So I've got them back in stock now, but look, it did that beautiful. And then you can use like your texture plates too. So that's why you got that great texture on that envelope. They cut it with they did texture and then cut it with the envelope die. Oh, I love that sample right there. There's another one. They came in and did some stenciling just on the top. Aren't these beautiful? Gosh, I love this one. Oh, and going back, so all those little ones, you get those in here too. Check out all the little ones. So this is a great set. Again, it's called Envelope Dies Set. So that one is a good one for sure. That's another restock for us. Carmen says she has that one and she loves it. So she was one of the lucky ones that got it last time. She hollered for it before we ran out. All right, and now we're getting ready to go into new stuff. So that was it for restock. So quick and fast on restocks. And I'm going to show you some of the new stuff that we just got in. So first we've got this great little stamp set here. This stamp set is a smaller one. You can see real life size right there. Does all those great little collage postage circles. It is called Postage Collage Circle Sentiments. It's a mouthful. Postage Collage Circle Sentiments. And then here are some samples with it. Yes, I got that in for you guys. So while we're there, we're just going to jump over because I can hardly contain myself with this sewing line they came out with. That's why I've been so frustrated with them. I don't send very many mean emails, and I didn't send a mean email, but I sent an email that said, I need my order, please. and they did. They were great about it. So on here, you can see on the little sample, there is the stamp set that we're looking at right now. That's the one we're featuring right now. Postage Collage Circle Sentiments. Yes, it is cut out with this little die right here. This is the Postage Collage Circle Sentiments matching die. So there's that little guy. But look, I have that too. So look at that great stencil in the background. That's called the Postage Collage So Fun Stencil. We'll get to that one, but oh, that one's so good. And wait. Do you see all these extra things stamped on there? Yep, got that too. Look at this. This one is called Postage Collage So Fun. You know, my mom was a seamstress. She sewed all my clothes when I was little. So we were not the wealthiest of people when I was growing up. And my mom worked for a catalog company called Touch a Class, and she was one of their sewers. And that was back when we still had fabric mills here in the States. And look, there's even a die set there. That little die came out of here, the So Fun die. Oh, cannot wait to show you all these. But so she worked for this catalog company, and she sewed their, like their drapes and their sheets and comforter sets and things like that. Oh, look at that one. Okay, so here we're looking again. That's what we're checking out, is that right there. But that scissors, yep, got that too. That is in the Notions die. Love it. So anyway, she worked for this catalog company, And like every other payday, they got to take home a big bag of scraps. Yep, I got that dog too. They got to take home a big bag of scraps, which was, you know, all well and good. And she would make things out of it. And again, we didn't have a lot of money, so she would make my clothes. One day I go over to my friend's house, and I am wearing a pair of shorts and a shirt that my mom made me. And I match her mom's brand new bedspread. I kid you not. Oh my gosh. I about wanted to die. I mean, I was like in second grade, but I was just like, oh my God. It was kind of embarrassing. You know, I was wearing, you know, an outfit in the same little green solid pattern and a little flower pattern that was on her mom's bedspread. It was crazy. Oh my gosh. So yeah. I tell you what. But anyway, going back, my mom has just been in sewing all my life. All right, here we go. So this was the one that I just showed you, that great little postage collage Sew Fun stencil. So it's got great sewing stuff in here. Get my phone back to where I can hold it. All right, I need that, please. The Notions. You've got it, Miss Donna. Thank you for letting me know which one, because I was kind of in and out on my camera there. Perfect. Carmen says her mom made her clothes also. Yeah, you know, and some things were really super cool, you know, but that time, you know, she just used scraps because that's what she got. Look at these, and they even tell you what colors they use, which I think is awesome. But I wanted to die when I was matching her mom's brand new bedspread. But look at these. Oh my gosh. And again, the bobbins and the tape measure. So bobbins and tape measure are both coming out of that Notions die. Oh my gosh. I have so many great memories. Yes, for sure. I mean, how many kids can even say that nowadays? How many kids even say nowadays their moms make their clothes? I mean, it doesn't happen. I mean, gosh, back then it was a little bit less expensive to make your clothes. I got so excited when I actually got to order clothes out of the Sears catalog, when she would let me pick out clothes and we would go to the Sears store and pick them up. Oh, that would make me so excited. Oh, I love the colors used on that one. But look at the little kitty cat in there. Now, in a little bit, we are going to see a die that looks just like that. So cute. All right, so dog. You want the dog one? I'm going to pull it now for you, Donna. Perfect. Scissors. Yes, the safety pin was on the So Fun die, and the postage collage. You've got it, Miss Donna. Now, Donna, the only other thing that was on that one is, do you want the postage collage stamp as well? Yep, need it all. Okay, I think I'm following you, my friend. Only made Halloween costumes and drapes. I made a baby doll dress when I was little, and that was like it. They made me, my mom and my stepdad, they made me learn how to sew. Oh, now look at this one here. See that background? I got that too. We're gonna check that out. Let me show you that. So where is that one? I'm pretty sure I got that one. I did like everything. I tried to do everything. Oh, look at her. Her slow little creepy crawl. Do you want to come up here, baby? Do you need to come up here? It's so sad. So sad. And it's not even storming here anymore. Oh yes, Donna, I remember that you were a sewer. I've heard you talk a little bit about that before, just in the store. Oh, look at that one where they pulled all the postage stuff apart, and then again they're using dies out of that Notions set, and I think even the So Fun, because the So Fun, I believe, is where they're getting that smaller scissors there. So okay, well we'll move on to another one, because I could spend all day on this So Fun collage stencil. It is so good. So we've got that one. That's a new one there. Next, we're going to check out, and we'll just look at the samples for the postage collage So Fun. This is a $9 stamp set. We're probably going to see some that we just saw, but let's check them out anyway, just in case. Yeah, a lot of these we already saw. Ooh, that one's good. Look at that one with the big sewing machine on the front. That sewing machine is coming out of the So Fun set. Oh, so good. Does Cindy live at the store? Yes, Cindy stays here at the store. We have a boxer who actually, guys, we're going to be putting our boxer down next week. I'm really bummed about that. She has something called DM, which has slowly paralyzed her from the tip of her tail down. And she just keeps getting progressively worse. We're to the point now where, you know, she's wearing diapers and it's just, oh, she can't walk. She hates her wheelchair. We bought a wheelchair for her. But anyway, Miss Ellie, she is not cat friendly. So when BJ and I moved in, you need that sewing machine set. You've got it, Miss Carmen. So when I moved in with my boyfriend BJ, a while back, this one here is called Quilted Frames Die. There's the actual size on that. So these are nice frames on here. I didn't know what to do with Cindy because the boys are all gone. You know, they're at college now. I was selling my house. Oh, look at this one. That's so good. So there's our frame. Again, the big scissors is coming out of the Notion set. So is the bobbin and so is the pin cushion. Such a good one there. But anyway, Ellie is not cat friendly. So I didn't know what to do with Miss Cindy. So I was like, you know what? Oh, there it is. There is that cat die that I told you that we have as well too. I'm going to scoot down here and just grab that one. So I didn't know what to do with Miss Cindy. Now, you know, by the time I get home, guys, it's like sometimes 6:30, 7, sometimes 7:30. So, and I'm in bed by 10. So I'm only at home really for a couple hours a day. And I'm here all day long. So really she would get way more time with me here than anywhere else. So I decided to bring her to the store full time. And she really does, she loves it here. I think, you know, on Sundays she gets a little bored. I know for sure I have that background. Oops, that background. Oh, look at that one. Oh, that is awesome. And I got that cat too. Oh my gosh, look at that one. So I do have that one. Jumping ahead here. This is why I get in trouble when I place this order, because I'm scrolling through looking at samples and I'm like, oh my gosh, well, we need that cat now, don't we? So we need that cat. This one is called Cat Silhouette Die. Look how perfect that is. Oh, and Debbie needs the quilt frame and the cat. I know you do. Donna needs a frame too. You've got it, my friend. Getting you one pulled. And Debbie, now I know I showed it too. Now this one here is the one where it's on the little fabric and it's called Fabric Lover. It doesn't say cat at all in it. So we've got the Fabric Lover that I showed you, Debbie. And then I've also got the Cat Silhouette. Let me know which one you want. Maybe you want both. I don't know. And I know I'm just seeing Cat Silhouette die. I'm not for sure, you know, if this was the original cat you wanted or if you want both of them. Just let me know. But isn't that good? And we do have it, no worries, because then I'm just like, well, I can't. I mean, because you could do the exact same thing. You could put the dog there. So this is Dog Silhouette Die. We'll get to that one in just a minute too. Oh, so good. Yes, these samples get me in so Fabric Lover, and you've got it. Oh, and Debbie's got a big list on there for me too. I will get all those pulled. Oh, there's another good one. I love how they did the little fabric piece in there too. Look how great that is. Oh, look at her. Oh, that's adorable. Oh my gosh. Oh, and of course I did not order these. I don't even know what that is. I'm going to have to look that up now. So good. You're a dog kind of person. Well, I do try to, anytime I get cat, I get the dog as well, because I know, oh, see, there it is. Look at him. There it comes into focus finally. So there's that dog silhouette. And then that background is actually this stencil here called Patchwork Stencil. You need the dog and the cat silhouettes. You've got it. I may not be able to keep up on these, so I will get them pulled, as you know, tomorrow. So many good ones on here. Oh, yes, I did that one too. Oh, see, I told you. This one got me in so much trouble. Debbie, look at that one. I knew you were going to love this one. This one is called Patchwork, like all my Debbies. So my Debbie Hayes, she's a cat person. My Debbie Meyer is a cat person. But look, this one is called Patchwork Cat Stencil. Oh, how about that for a smile on a rainy day? I mean, seriously. Oh, both the cats, you've got it. Patchwork Stencil. I knew you were going to love that one. It is so good. So good. Question, are the postage stencils for an A2? That is a great question. So they are more set up for the A2. I think that you can move them around for the bigger ones. Somebody, if you have the different sizes, please jump in and help me out here a little bit. Oh, Miss Jamie Gambin, you got it. And Jamie, I think we should have, I know we're waiting on something for you on your bucket because you did your Olos. So hopefully it is in this one. I don't know if you heard my woes or not, but I've been having some, I've been having a love-hate relationship with waffle flour. I'm hating that I love them. So you got it? All right, perfect. I will get all those pulled. Now, they did not do a dog patchwork one, just so you guys know. Otherwise, you know I would have ordered it. But there's another one with a dog silhouette. How great is that? Oh, there she is again, Fabric Lover. Oh, look at that great one. Oh, these are so good. Oh, and all the bobbins of thread there. That's off the Notions die. And again, they're just using, we're still looking at the quilted frames die. That's what we're still on. So this one is using that smaller frame right there. Oh my gosh, look at all the samples they have with this one. Oh my gosh, these are so, so good. Whew, finally, back to the beginning on that one. That was a good one, wasn't it? So again, that was the quilted frames die. Next, we're gonna look at the one I think we're almost sold out of, and that is the So Fun die, but that's okay. I've got that other order in. Maybe they can add to it. So we're gonna type in So Fun. Here it comes up. It's a $20 die. I think a lot of these we've seen, so we'll kind of buzz through those quick. So this is the So Fun die. Oh, look at her, she's so cute. Oh, I love the colors on that one. Dang, that kind of lime green and tealy green and then green and then that little pop of red. So good. That piece of fabric must be in there. Oh, well, no, I bet we just can't see it in the packaging. Well, we'll go back when we see the main one. It'll show us everything, what the dies look like. Well, I thought it would. Okay, now I got to open the packaging up because I'm like, where's that piece of fabric that they keep using? Where's that come from? But the picture they show you is just the front of it. And I know that there's something on the top that we can't see. Yep, there it is. So up here you can see you've got the little piece of fabric. I bet that is probably thread. Yeah, it fits on one of the bobbins, little thread there. And I bet those are the buttons for your sewing machine. Little thimble there. So that is the So Fun die. Mom, you do not need this die cut. You don't even use your Big Shot that I got you. My mother is on here now. I was just talking about you, Mom. Always good though. Love you. Always good. Love you. But you don't need this die. But yes, I will order you one. I will sell it to you. But you don't need it. She's never even got her Big Shot out that I got her. Crazy lady. Crazy lady. All right, next one we're going to look at is going to be the Notions die. We're busy right now. We can't talk to you. You're going to have to leave a message. Ooh, this one is out of stock right now. So we've got a few of these in our order, but it just said pre-order on there. So that means that they're out of stock. So this is the Notions. So you can see you've got that big scissors in there. You've got, oh, that one's really good. If I ordered any packages you need to open, go right ahead. Perfect. Thank you. But look how good these are. And then that one's got the little pin cushion, and we're seeing that little, that one there with the cat is called Fabric Lover. So a lot of these we've seen already. Gotta buzz through that real quick. Yeah, because I think a lot of these we've seen now. Still so good. So that is the Notions die. She might use her Big Shot now. Well, thanks, Pam. Okay. I'm hoping, okay, that message is for somebody that comes into the store. So I'm hoping they don't hear if they're on here listening because they're doing a gift card for her, which is super, super awesome. Okay. All right. So that was the Notions die, which it looks like they're out of stock on those right now. We have our few that we've got in here. Let's see here. Next one is the postage collage stamp set. I don't think we did that one yet, did we? It's sitting here right beside me, so I don't know if I just didn't move it to the side. But again, that's all those little bitty guys that you're seeing everywhere. I think we've seen all the samples with that anyway. So that one is the postage collage So Fun stamp set. Pam, my mom says she will use her Big Shot now. So Mom, I will get you one of those dies, but I want to see stuff made with your Big Shot now. Actually, you're a grown but adult. You can do whatever you want. I wish I had a craft room to keep my Big Shot out all the time. Oh, me too. I just have a little bitty area in a loft. I don't have a big area either. Okay, this next one is Tiny Squares Texture Die. So you can use this for all kinds of things, but this is just kind of a background. It's not going to necessarily cut any shapes. It's just going to give you texture. Okay, so as we go through, you're going to see a lot of samples and see it's just that texture in the background. So again, texture here in the background. So it is a really fun die. Oh, well, I think you saw most of the good stuff here, Miss Debbie. I think the main cat stuff you've already seen. So yes, all the good stuff. But again, you can see in the background all the fun stuff. Now that one, particularly right there, that one is using the Tiny Squares texture die and then also the patchwork stencil. So it's using those two together. Oh, I'm trying to click and there we go. Oh, there is that great cat one. That's the patchwork cat stencil there. So cute. So cute. But so for a lot of these, what they've done is they've just stenciled and then added that texture, which really makes it pop. Oh my gosh, there's 33 of these. That's crazy. Okay, oh, so I'm just gonna kind of escape out of that one. Holy cow, that was a lot. Next one we're gonna look at is going to be, let's do that patchwork stencil since I just kind of used it on there. We'll check out that patchwork stencil. So we saw that one already, and that's got that same little square texture plate in the back. Then they're using the dog silhouette die here. That one's so good. Here's that dog silhouette die again. Nice size dog silhouette. Yes, it does. It gives it that great quilted texture. We've got another, we've actually got two other texture ones that I'm going to show you. So you can see, again, what we're looking at right now is the patchwork stencil. So here they just did the stencil in a kind of a different texture in the background. Oh, that one's kind of cool. Just doing part of it as a little border. I like that. Okay, so there's that patchwork stencil. So there's that one. Then we've got, next one we're going to look at is going to be Tiny Squares stencil. So again, some of these, as we're looking, we're probably being, oh yeah, we've seen samples with that one. So Tiny Squares stencil. Yep, definitely we've been looking at those. So again, you know, from the packaging, you don't know what does that. That's why I don't love their packaging. Cute in the background there. I'm like, what? Oh, but they use it there. That's really cute. Fun. All right. So Tiny Squares also works with Tiny Squares textured die. Also available as quilted squares. It looks like there might be a quilted square one as well. But the Tiny Squares, yep, that's what we just looked at. And I'm kind of looking here. What's this one here? No, that's something else. Sometimes their site leads me to other things that I can't get. Okay, so that's the Tiny Square stencil. All right, we're gonna move on to our next thing on the table here. Now today, guys, we are just looking at waffle flour, nothing else today. As if you've been on here when we've done a waffle flour one, waffle flour takes a little while just because I really want to show you all the fun stuff. What is going on my feet? Aren't you okay? You're kicking me. Oh, you're okay now? You're better now? Yeah, all right. She's like scratching around on my feet. I'm like, what is that on my feet? Okay, so this one here is another stencil, Quilted Squares stencil. Oh, that's really pretty. We do have that texture die as well. So this has a texture die that it works with, Quilted Squares texture die. So you can see that one there. Oh, yes, Tina, I remember you did. You're not too far. You're kind of close to like Huber Winery and stuff. I have driven through there because there's another lady on here who lives in that same area that you do. So that's whenever I saw, did I get the tiny square stencil? If you didn't, Debbie, I don't know. I'm not pulling as I go just because I'm making a mess of the table. If you didn't, let me know and I will just make sure I pull one. Look how pretty that is though. So that's the Quilted Squares stencil. And then we've also got the Quilted Squares texture die. I think we kind of saw that in that one. So I'm not going to go through that one individually. So tiny squares, we got that one. All right, next we're going to check out the dog silhouette. Trying to switch back and forth with my hands here. We'll see if we can find any other ones we haven't seen yet for the dog silhouette. So this is a $12 die. And remember, if you're more of a cat person and you're looking at these and you're like, ooh, I really like that, don't forget there is a cat silhouette as well. Oh, that one's a good one with just the little stripes for the rainbow. Cute. So there is the dog silhouette. Lean down the table. I'm gonna grab the cat silhouette now too. And again, I bet we've probably seen most everything for cat as well. Oh, I can't get the cat to scan. There it goes. So here's the cat silhouette. We've seen it on so many other samples. I bet we've seen most of those. Oh, I do like that one where it's on the patchwork cat stencil. So there's that one. So that's cat silhouette. Patchwork stencil. I think we did that one already. Yep, we did. Patchwork cat stencil. There's that one. We've done a lot with that one. Oh, Terry Jo, that's not too bad. 57 minutes from you. So people always talk about how, long they travel, and I appreciate anybody traveling in. I will tell you guys, it takes me almost 30 minutes to get here just to work here. That's on my daily. So that's not too bad at all. Next one we're going to look at is called Cross Hatch Texture Die. So again, it's another one of those great background plates. Okay, so you can see here, that's what they use in the back there. Just kind of turning it on its side. So that's the cross hatch texture die. What else do we have down here? I'm gonna zoom down here. How much is the cat stencil? Cat stencil, let me pull, oh, it is $22.39. You've got, I'm not for sure how many, probably 3 or 4 sheets in there then to do the stenciling on that one. So the patchwork cat stencil, let's just check and see if there is anything else good for that one, because that one is a good one. I just thought it was so stinking cute with those little kitty heads. Oh, yep, look at that one. Oh my gosh. We did those last time. I I'm not for sure if we have those on the shelf or not. I'm grabbing my last couple things off the end of the table here. Look, I had all this laid out so nice. I made a total mess of everything. Absolute total mess. I've got 2 more things I'm going to grab down here. I had it all laid out. I need to remind myself on waffle flour days not to lay stuff out because we're going to be using the computer anyway. Okay, so last order, so this is the new one right here, that cat patchwork stencil, but we got those cute little, like we got them back in for the dogs. This one is called Best Friend Die. So we got them back in for dog, but we got those little cats in last time. So some of you probably had those in your stash from last time. If not, let me know and I can order those little cats in again. I don't remember what this one is called. We'll look it up in just a second. But there's another one. Yep, I think most of these, that's cute though too. I like those color choices. Yeah, most of those we have seen. Okay. And then let's just type in cat real quick. Oh. All right, so that set is Catitude. That's what those little black ones came from, is the Catitude die set. We had those in last time. And then I'm thinking that they're on the other order that I ran out, or not ran out of, the other order that is still coming, I think, hopefully, eventually. But those great little Catitudes, they're so good. This little bitty silhouette. So let me know if you want a Catitude added to the next order, and I will do that for you. Easy peasy. I love getting those little cats in. They're so adorable. I'm sure they're probably on that reorder. Then we also got in this little happy birthday stamp set. You can see right here, and it does have a die that matches it. And the die, see how it's got those little pierced notches in it? So this is the happy birthday piercing matching die. So you can see all those fun little sentiments in there. So the happy birthday stamp set has happy birthday, birthday wishes, celebrate your day, yay, let's celebrate, and today is all about you. I like how they have them numbered so you know how many were actually in this set, which is kind of nice. And then again, restocking the best friend die. You want the first textured die I showed earlier. Well, Sue, was that the tiny square texture one? If, let's see how much is, that's different than the cat silhouette. So, okay, hold on. Let me answer Sue first. So Sue, if it was the tiny square texture, if you can type in tiny square texture, that way I know that's the one that you want whenever we go to pull. That'll just be easier than a yes. Then I also showed you cross hatch texture and quilted squares texture. I think those are the ones that I showed you. Now, Robin just asked, that's different than the cat silhouette. So the little Catitude, they're really small. So Catitude is really small. And then we've got the new big cat silhouette die. So let me do these side by side. So the Catitude is going to have little bitty cats in it. Okay, so it is going to be really small. I think that's what you're asking. And then if I go back to cat, there is a stamp set too that we had last time. And that is cat stamps set version 2. And then these also work with the Catitude die. So I'm hoping that I answered your question there, Robin. That's different than the cat silhouette. Okay, and then Debbie wants me to get her a Catitude die in. You've got it, my friend. I definitely can do that. All right, and then that takes us through, that's it for waffle flour. Now, I did forget to show you 2 stencils yesterday on Catherine Pooler. I left them up by the register whenever we were going through everything. This one here is called, where is it at? Oh, Having a Ball. So this one does all kinds of fun little great, the tiny square texture die. Sorry, our power flickered. Oh, shoot. The tiny square one. Yes. Yep, you've got it. That one right there. You've got it. So this one gives you great little beach balls, which is going to be so fun with all the summer stuff we've been having, you know, come in lately. So again, this one is Having a Ball, layered stencils. And then I also got in this fun one here, which is called Twisted Sunburst. That's a super fun one as well too. Imagine doing this kind of like on a rainbow, or doing, you know, lighter, going out the darker, vice versa. That will be a really fun one as well. You wouldn't even have to do it just as a storm one. Yes, you want the cat silhouette die. Okay, that one right there, perfect. Okay, all righty, friends. Well, thank you so much for hopping on with me today. I know whenever we do Waffle Flower, it's a little crazy. And like I said, I've got another order from Waffle Flower with the June release. Hopefully it will be here soon and we can get that one in. And whatever we run out of from today's live, I will just turn right around and start another Waffle Flower order for you guys as well. I love when Waffle Flower comes in. It is such a fun one. And it especially, you know, go onto their site, pin some of them, however you save your ideas and inspiration, things like that, because they have some amazing samples on their site, which, I mean, you know, the product is just so good, but I need a little bit of inspiration sometimes to get me going. And especially with those silhouette dies, oh my gosh, there's so many good ones on there. So be sure to check that site out again after you get yours in your hot little crafty hands. And that way you can have some real fun with those. So thank you so much. All of this is up on our website at www.thedoodlebuginc.com. You can keep commenting, keep making your requests. I will get all of those pulled tomorrow for you guys. And then we will comment back that we've got it. And then we'll get them in your buckets and start getting those buckets. They are taking all my money. Oh my gosh. Waffle Flower kills me again. I mean, yeah, that's why, again, I didn't write a mean email because I'm totally in the, you know, you get more flies with honey than vinegar. So I was not mean in my email at all, but I'm just like, come on. I was like, I've got like an $800 order with you guys that is just stuck. I don't know why it's stuck. Please get it here. And I guess one of the dies that was supposed to come back in did not come back in stock. And so they just kind of hold your whole order. And I get that because, you know, when we have a pre-order as well too, it's hard to ship part of an order, but it was supposed to be back in. So yeah, so they just took it off and they shipped the rest of my order, thankfully. So now I'm just waiting for my June order, which is another huge order as well. So hopefully we'll get that one in soon, really soon too. So, alrighty friends, well, thank you again so much. It's almost 6 o'clock here, so I'm going to jump off and call that person back who messaged in while we were chatting so I can hook somebody up with something fun. And then I will see you guys all tomorrow. You take care. If it's storming where you are, be safe, be careful, and you have an amazing, crafty, blessed evening. We'll chat tomorrow. Bye.